Hello and welcome to day 17 of NaNoWRIMO. I didn't do a vlog today because I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about burnout. I'll tell you how I started my day. I pulled my daily card and I got the buffalo. And the buffalo says, make way for abundance. Release fear of lack or scarcity. Open yourself to receive. And it was the middle part, here I'll show you. It was the middle part that got to me. Release the fear of lack or scarcity. I feel like that's what nano has been for me this year, is like not reaching my goal, starting out with 80K, that's my goal, not getting anywhere near it, and then going, you know what, that's okay, I'm gonna make it 50K because hello, that's still a huge challenge. Okay, now I'm behind on that. And nano isn't supposed to, nano is a personal goal, a personal achievement. It's not real in the sense of it's not a job. It's not like someone's standing over my head saying, you have to finish this year or whatever, but I am. And it's this self-guilt and constant fear of lack and scarcity. And of course I focus on the middle one, but it's only because it resonates with me, because I do feel that I'm doing that. And if I can let that go, then the buffalo is saying, make way for abundance. Open yourself to receive. And I think that's the key. I need to open myself to receive. And that's really hard when you're burning out. I don't know if you guys get this way, but I do notice every nano, what happens to me is I go, I do the daily vlogs, I do the nano, I do the words, I get the 50K, and then I am toast. I think the last 2 years afterwards, I don't think I wrote in all of December, and I think maybe I would release 1 or 2 videos for the whole month because it was total burnout. And I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to burn out. And I know that this happens to every creative person. We all have a limit. And the nature of NaNoWRIMO is almost set up for you to burn out. Because it's writing every single day, not just a little bit, but 1667 every single day. I know it doesn't seem like a lot because sometimes you have writing sessions and you write that in a writing session, you write that in an hour, or you write that in 2 hours, and that's your whole day. But the thing about writing, for me anyway, is that it takes a lot of energy just to write that much. Sure, it might not take that much time, but I'm expending a lot of my energy to do it. And it's hard to explain to other people that aren't writers because they're thinking, you only wrote for like 2 hours, so how could that exhaust you? How could that burn you out? Like, I don't get it. And I get why they don't get it, because in just saying it out loud, it sounds like, oh yeah, cool, 2 hours, no big deal. And that's what it says like to us too. And I think that's why we burn out and we make these insane goals for ourselves, because it does sound completely feasible. When I'm really like sitting down for a sprint for an hour, I can write 1,000 words. Sometimes I can even write 1,500 words or more or whatever. And you're thinking, oh, just do 2 of those a day and I'm done. And it just doesn't work out that way. Some days it does. And those days feel really good, the ones where you just have the words, crank them out, and those are good. But they're not every day, and I feel like it's unrealistic to think that they can be every day. Yes, you can plow through it and do it, and we all have been doing it, and it's great, but you risk burnout. Because pushing through something creatively when you're not really feeling it, or you're not really like in the frame of mind to write, but you need to do the words because you're trying to do nano, it takes the energy that you just don't have in that moment. At least for me, like I don't have it. So I'm pushing through it, and then that makes me even more burned out and tired. So what do we do about it? I don't know. I mean, Nano is so much fun, and I love it so much because I love how it brings the community together, and I love the fact that I can say I wrote 50K in a month. The downside of the burnout is, and this has happened to me 2 years in a row, I didn't look at either Nano book for the entire year. I've luckily gone back. If you saw my previous vlog, one of those, not last year's, but the year before, was Dream Diaries 2. I did finish that in September, which was awesome. And then that's kind of what I used this Nano to do for last year's Nano book is this year's Nano book. And the same goal was to finish, but now realizing how huge the freaking book is, I am not going to finish it with 50K. But I don't want to give up on it. I don't want to let burnout stop me from finishing this book, which is why I'm going to continue to do the daily vlogs until I finish. But, you know, doing daily vlogs, it takes a lot of, that also takes a lot of energy and time, and that gets kind of burny outy too. I wasn't even going to do a video today. I was just going to say, you know what, I'm going to take a day off. But honestly, I feel like I really wanted to talk to you guys because that is my favorite part of NaNoWriMo, is being able to talk to you guys and work these issues out, because burnout is real. It's real. And it is something that I think so many of us struggle with, particularly during NaNoWriMo. And it's not that we don't admit it. I mean, everyone is like, you know, it's not like this hidden secret that everyone keeps to themselves. It is something that we all talk about, but if we want to hit the 50K or whatever our goal is, we just have to push it aside and move forward to finish, to do it. And those are all good things. And I'm still going to do it, and I'm still going to have my 50K, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And so I only wrote 22 words today, and I watched DuckTales. I'm wearing the t-shirt. And Steph and I were talking before he got on his flight. He's on his flight. We were talking about it. We're like, you know, I think DuckTales is like the equivalent of our song, because we don't have a song. We're not really like, we love music, but we don't listen to it a lot, you know, aside from the car and, you know, things like that. So I never really had like a song, and we both kind of realized today. See, I keep on going on DuckTales tangents. How are you guys doing mid-month of NaNoWriMo? Are you experiencing any burnout? Or are you just like on a freaking creative high, cranking through and just feeling it? I have had nanos like that before, I gotta be honest. The first Dream Diaries book that I wrote, which I think was in 2015, I don't know, I don't remember, but anyway, I wrote the first Dream Diaries book during Nano, and it just flowed. I think I did 60K or something like that during that Nano, and I finished on day 20 or something silly like that, but it just, boom, it just came out of me. And you know me, I'm a crazy planner, and I barely outlined that book. I mean, I wrote like a sentence for each chapter. So sometimes it's just in you and it just comes out. That is not the norm for me. I will tell you that much. The only books that's ever happened to me on was Dream Diaries and the first Alexis Tappendorf. Well, I know this wasn't a vlog, but you'll definitely be getting a vlog from me tomorrow, because Stefan and Snake come home tonight, and I'm going to pick them up from the airport in a few hours. And I'm sure Snake will be so sick of me by the end of tomorrow, because I'll probably be sticking a camera in his face all freaking day. Alright, well, hopefully Nano is going a little bit better for you guys. I just kind of got into this burnout mode, but I do feel better talking about it, getting it out, and yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.